At patuloy nga po ang laban sa Liga ng mga Bida. Nandito pa rin tayo sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum para sa second game ng ating PBA Sunday live on RPTV. Coming off their first win of the tournament, etong sina Riley Grigsby and the rest of Barangay Ginebra look to make it 2 in a row. Kanilang makakatapat Rainer Shine na gusto rin maka-back-to-back na panalo. Aaron Fuller looking to lead them once again as two teams looking to break through and get to the upper echelon of the standings, go toe-to-toe. At para mas blessed pa ang ating Sunday night, ating makakakwentuhan si Dr. J. Andy. Magandang gabi, Doc.
Yes, good evening, Magu, and good evening to all our basketball fans. Medyo maganda ang panahon ngayong araw. Although, siyempre, may traffic rin yan dahil Sunday afternoon, evening right now. So, medyo maganda naman itong laro natin. We expect a good match here, no?
And we are going to have action coming out of Group B, Dr. J. Aba, siksikan yung mga nagbabakbakan sa grupo natin dyan sa kanan.
Yeah, you can see here, except for Phoenix, medyo maganda sila. 3 wins and 1 losses. Meralco and Blackwater, 2 wins, 2 losses. Yung Ginebra at saka Rainer Shine, medyo iisa pa lamang ang panalo. At yung Rainer Shine, medyo hindi maganda posisyon nila together with the Magnolia Hotshots at the moment.
Sa ngayon, nasa relegation zone yan. Pero syempre, a win will propel them to the upper half of that. Barangay Ginebra, last time we saw them, it was a dominant win over the Blackwater Bossing.
Yeah, they shot the ball well, especially from 3-point territory. Pag-umpisa pa lamang nila, naka 4-point shot kagad ito si Riley. Tapos parang nahawa na yung buong team, no? Si Stephen Hall talagang kumamada rin na in that ball game. Pati si Japet Aguilar, ang ganda na linabro. At dinomina niya yung inside paint, no? So nakita natin, ito si Stephen Hall na binabagin natin.
Nung nag-debut yan sa ating Governor's Cup, Bokya kontra sa Phoenix. Pero nung nakaraang Biyernes ka, first quarter pa lang, he was guns ablaze, Doc.
And he went on to win the best player honors of the game. I think he finished with 19 points. You know, but a lot of playing time was already not needed for these starters to be on the floor. One of his better matches, 58% from the field, 55 point something, so it's 56% sa 3-point territory with 7 rebounds and 5 assists kompleto. Plus 31, hindi ba binanggit mo sa akin yan?
Ito usually yung designated import defender nila, pero pag makakakuha ka ng ganyang klaseng opensa mula dito kay Holt, very capable naman siya. Talagang napakalaking bagay para sa Barangay Ginebra. For more on Ginebra, sali natin sa ating kwentuhan si Miss Eileen Shi.
Mag-uwin, Doc J, magandang gabi sa inyo. Sa kabila ng kanilang improved offense, now shooting at 53% from the field in their last game, pati na ang kanilang balanced scoring with 5 guys ending in double digits. Ang sigaw ni Coach Richard Del Rosario that it was their consistent defense that made them win. Barangay Ginebra now currently leads points allowed, just giving up 83 points per game on the average. Kaya ika nga ni Coach Chard, our defense held up at napaka-importante niyan today, lalo na at hindi araw-araw magiging maganda ang opensa. Now looking at the game at hand, hinalintulad ni Coach Chard ang rain or shine sa Blackwater, saying magiging importante ang transition defense para sa araw na ito. These two teams like to run, making it even more important for Ginebra to run back on defense today too. Balik sa inyo.
Pambira naman si Coach Chard, sinigawan ka? Sabi ni Miss Eileen, ang sigaw ni Coach Chard. Di ba? Sigawan po si Miss Eileen. Kang makakatapat ng Barangay Ginebra ngayong gabi, etong Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. They dropped their first 2 games, Dr. J. They lost to Blackwater, they lost to Meralco. Pero nung huli natin nakita, nakapanalo na.
And they beat the undefeated team, the team that had a 3-win, no-loss card. And actually, they beat them badly. Ito on the score at the end game, naging 7 lalamang ito, no? Pero dominado ng Rain or Shine yung larong yun. So alam naman natin, Rain or Shine, pag nangangailangan na, talagang pumupukpok ng gusto yan.
And front and center of that dominance, yung import ni Coach Yeng Gia. We're talking about, of course, yung kanyang balik import na si Aaron Fuller. He was more than effective versus Phoenix.
Hindi natin alam kung 4 or 5 times na ito nakakalaro dito. So medyo alam na niya ang laro. He's a very, what you would say, energetic type of import. May larong labas, pero more of on the inside player. And very, very solid when he does get the ball underneath the basket. Can give you good rebounding too. As you can see in that ball game, he had 28 points, 16 rebounds, but only 2 assists in that match.
So it is Rain or Shine versus Barangay Ginebra. Dalawang koponan na iisa pa lang ang panalo 13 days into this Governor's Cup. Kilalanin na natin ang starters. Pero bago yan, babalik tayo kay Miss Eileen.
Mag-uwi, Doc J, dahil sa kanilang recent history, Coach Yeng Giao made it perfectly clear how they have gained good understanding of Barangay Ginebra's plays. Dagdag niya, it is always a difficult matchup with Scotty, Justin, and RJ, but now with the 2 guys unavailable, they need to take advantage of the depleted rotation. Quickness and speed daw ang kanilang gagamiting puhunan, building on their consistency and replicating their rebounding and defensive effort in the last game. They are anticipating a highly competitive Ginebra team too. Kaya naman ang huling bilin ni Coach Yeng, let's upgrade how we get the ball to the post, making sure we don't turn the ball over. Now it's time to meet our starters. Let's head on over to our game announcer.
Abarrientos. Head coach of Barangay Ginebra is Tim Cone. And now let's meet the starting lineup of your Rain or Shine Elasto Painters. Starting it forward from Cebu, number 0, Kaylan Tiongson. Also at forward from Mexico, Pampanga, number 4, Mike Malonzo. At center is the Elasto Painters import, number 10, Aaron Fuller. At guard from Angeles City, Pampanga, number 9, Josh David. And also at guard from Tondo, Manila, number 1, Adrian Nocum. Head coach of the Elasto Painters is Yeng Giao. Game officials are Peter Malo, Big Oliva, James Paez, and Jerome Guy. This game is under the
Referees for
supervision and
tonight,
regulation of the game.
Palau, Oliva, Paez, and Guy. Starters have been introduced. All eyes will be on Japet Aguilar once again as he will be jumping it up front and center kontra dito kay Aaron Fuller. Ganda ng pinakita ni Japet last Friday, Doc.
Yeah, you can see that from the very start. Yung unang tira pa lamang niya, pasok eh. So that's the kind of player he is. He gets the confidence with a good start, but a good jump there by Fuller, securing the possession for Rain or Shine.
Joshua David, the rookie, bibigay kay Kalen Chongson. His pass batted right back to him. Nocum trying to feed Fuller. Naunahan kagad ni Aguilar. Holt left alone, and he burns Rain or Shine.
Iba talaga yung nakashoot ka ng nakaraan, yung parang buong-buo ka, no? Oh, nice drive to the basket.
Ito na naman ang Rain or Shine. Mapa-rebound o mapa-made basket ng kalaban. Tatakbo at tatakbo yan.
So it's not a secret anymore. Kung ikaw kalaban, alam mo talagang tatakbo yan.
Abarrientos trying to extricate himself. Lobs it for Jeps. Ayan na, Doc. Pumasok na naman ang unang tira ni Aguilar.
But a well set up alley-oop play there given by Abarrientos.
Nocum will penetrate versus kay Holt. Si Stephen Holt na nakataong kay Nocum, pero ginawa siyang asintahan ni Adrian.
4 points already for Nocum. And you have a very tough defender, no? Made him go a different route, not an easy layup.
Nocum has scored in double digits in the first 3 games para sa Rainier Shine. He's well on his way here in game number 4 para sa kanila. David gets it across. Fuller trying to battle for position. He will fail to catch that one.
Talatang medyo malakas eh, no? Although inaangal nung pumasa na parang nahawakan niya ata yung kakampi namin.
Pressure in the backcourt being applied by Rainier Shine this early. Grigsby gets it across. Si Malonzo katapat niya. Ngayon, ito namang si Kalen. Abarrientos has Fuller showing hard. Taken away. On the cross-court pass. Malonzo though bobbles it. Pero nasipa ni Holt.
Alam mo yung pasa ni Abarrientos na yun, masyado niyang talagang mababasa eh. Dahil huminto ka, tsaka yung cross-court pass na nanggaling sa likod mo.
Malonzo inside to Fuller. Kanina pa nila gustong gawin to. Puro port nga lang ang tinamaan ni Aaron.
Medyo there was a defender eh, so he had to shoot it high, no? Good crowd here on a Sunday, no? Maybe at least 5, 6, 7,000 people, no? For an elimination round game.
Game 26 pa lang to, Doc. Pang-13 game day ng ating Governor's Cup.
26 na ba? Bilis, ha?
But it's the largest crowd we've had for this tournament so far.
And remember, last game, walang masyadong nanood dahil Blackwater at saka Biyernes. Lahat nag-abang para sa Sunday. Rainier Shine na kalaban. Doon tayo manood.
Lalo na kung Quezon City o Manila ka pa, estudyante, holiday ka pa bukas dahil sa zona, as Rainier Shine has taken the lead here, 6-5. Grigsby attacking the defense of Malonzo. The floater doesn't work. Fuller para sa board.
Inaalis nila yung drive eh. Dahil yun ang kanyang pinakamalakas ng galaw.
Yun din naman ang pinakamalakas na galaw para kay Adrian, Doc. And Rainier Shine has rallied here. Lamang sila ng tatlo, 8-5, Doc. Look at this move. Bringing the hot sauce in the first quarter. Etong si Adrian Nocum. Wala pang 3 minuto lumilipas sa second game ng ating PBA Sunday. On target so far ang Rainier Shine in this first quarter, shooting 4 of 5 from the field. Kasi nga target nila mawala na dyan sa baba, sa kanang bahagi.
Yeah, and at the same time, pag nanalo ka over yung kanyan, 6 lang sila dyan eh. So double round robin yan, so 10 laro lang lamang yan. So siyempre, kinakabahan lahat yun nasa baba sa Phoenix eh, kasi nandiyan ka sa taas eh. Pag yan nagpanalo ng 2, 3 game, sigurado isa sa baba, matidisgrasya dyan eh, di ba?
Of course, Coach Charles Hughes doing wonders with Phoenix in only his second official conference with the franchise and on the PBA stage.
Important games for him are the next 2 games against Blackwater back-to-back. You know, if he can at least split that, he knows he has a good chance of going to the next stage. Nocum is, by the way, has already, 6 points of the 8, no? Pero yung first personal foul nakakuha niya dun. Yan sinabi mo kanina, hot sauce. Masarap yun sa mita, lalo na steak.
Dako, oo. Lalo pagkasama mo si Mr. Carlo. Kapatid natin si Carlo Pamintuan doing the call on PBA Rush tonight.
Paboritong tira ni Roy Rosado yun, nag-20.
Chongson over to Nocum. On the move once again. This time na abangan ni Grigsby. Nasukat na, Doc.
You've been making fools out of us with all your driving to the basket. Ang ganda kilos ito eh. Pero na-disgrasya. Linipat niya yung bola.
Swinging back to live action, nagminti si Chongson. Fuller with a rebound, cleanup is good.
That's one thing, Japet. He had the right position, inner position, and he's taller than Fuller. Should have gotten that rebound.
Grigsby, his PBA debut,
40.
42 earlier this week, pero last Friday, hindi kinailangan ganun kabigat na scoring niya. 18 lang, hindi pa naglaro ng buong fourth.
Yeah.
Dahil nga, ang dami nila nagtulong-tulong, tapos tambak-tambak. Biggest lead nun, Doc, 40 puntos, ha?
Yeah. So, average niya 30 after 2 games. But right now, 0 siya. Stephen Holt, 19 points in the previous game, 0 in the first game. Started with a 3-point shot.
He's now got 4.
Well, they continue to miss the services of Scotty Thompson. Malaking bagay sa kanila yun. Sa starting 5 yun nila.
All around din, no?
Oh. Saka not only can he score, he's a very good rebounder and he can defend yung mga smaller guards now. Of course, balikatan silang dalawa ni Nocum niya, but he can do something about him also.
Nocum against Holt. Pupunta sila kay Fuller. Japet right with him. Fuller picked up his dribble, bounces to Nocum. Play broken up by Troy. Nocum recovers. 5 to shoot for the guys in white. Johnson inside, goes reverse!
What an effort there again by Nocum to keep that ball alive. Agaw na yun eh. But he kept the ball alive and he got it to the right person.
Grigsby keeps running into traffic. He gives it up to Rosario. Nung first game ng Ginebra, 15 assist lang na-record netong nakaraang Biyernes. 35 na ang kanilang nakuha. As Kalen misses on this one, muntikan pa ma-own goal si Japet doon. David for 3. Doesn't work.
Grigsby still trying to look for his first basket.
They're crowding him, Doc, every time. He gets within 15 feet. 2-3 sumasalubong. He's forced to give it up once again. Holt got away from his defender, and he's now got 7 points.
No problem sa kanya. Medyo, I like it when you get confident about your game. And this guy is a player, both on both sides, offense and defense.
Nung huling magkita, itong magkakalaban ngayong gabi, it was the semi-final round of the Commissioner's Cup. Barangay Ginebra prevailing over Rain or Shine, on their way to winning yet another PBA championship.
Johnson picking up his fourth point.
Holt chased off by Nocum this time. Abarrientos averaging only 11 points this tournament so far. Gets it to Troy, who buries the 3.
1 out of 2 from 3-point territory, 1 out of 3 from the field. Medyo naka-recover siya dun.
Nocum again, bitin.
Little short. Tama yung galaw niya eh. Short lang.
Holt catch and shoot. He check time di umubra. Rosario trying to tap it to a friend. It is picked up by the Elasto Painters. Nocum from deep. No go. Japet picks up the board. It looks like Aguilar is a bit winded though.
Mabilis na siya mapagod ngayon. That's the only thing. Maybe, of course, the age and everything.
39 po. Anyos na rin po itong si Japet Aguilar. That is why.
Doesn't look it.
RJ. No. Malonzo para sa rebound.
Yung shooting talaga ni RJ, medyo malaki yung binaba.
Oh, Fuller had a full head of steam but was bothered by Aguilar. And nasa likod si Japet, naiiwan. Grigsby took the contact, threw it up. Will have to earn his points from the line. Hindi na nakatawid ng half court si Japet. Top, nakahawak na sa kanyang tuhod.
Winded na siya, winded.
Kaya naman, nakikita natin from the bench, papasok na for the first time si Isaac Go.
Ano si Japet kasi last Friday lang naglaro di ba? So, parang yung rest time, not enough.
Yung recovery niya. No?
Recovery.
He played great though, Doc. 11 points, 9 rebounds para kay Aguilar last Friday as we get this report from Eileen.
Maguwin Doc J, malaki ang binaba ng attempts ni Riley Grigsby sa kanilang huling laro with only 14 compared to the 33 he had in the first one. At para kay Riley, it was an intentional move shifting from scoring to playmaking, especially dahil gusto niya rin makita ang kakayahan ng kanyang mga kakampi. Naging focus daw ng barangay ang ipakita kay Riley kung saan niya mai-involve ang kanyang teammates in their training leading up to that game. And while he takes pride in what he was able to do, aminado siyang there is more work to be done. As he says, unang beses kong maglaro ng triangle system. Hindi ko pa nahahanap ang tamang flow sa kabila ng mga naipakita ko. Kaya naman more adjustment needs to be done to ensure that the ball falls to our favor. Back to you.
Maraming salamat, Miss Eileen. Let's see if his improvement continues here as Kalen Chongson pushes that lead back up to 4.
7 points na rin siya.
Grigsby from deep ties the game.
4 points. Yung isang beses, ano siya eh. Tignan ko yung 4 points niya. Nakita ko, 2 out of 5. 40%. Ngayon, 3 out of 6. 50% na siya for the tournament. Uy,
Binilisan mo yung pag-compute, Dok eh. Naglalabas pa ng calculator si Dom eh. Ano nga ba yung 3 of 6, sabi ni Dominic Uy?
hindi naman yung partner natin yan. Possession arrow, dahil jump ball yung possession arrow goes to Barangay Ginebra.
Ito yung panabla ni Riley Grigsby kanina at nasa kanila lang ulit ang possession dito.
5 points na si Riley. Gusto ko Riley dahil yan ang pangalan ng aking apo.
Ba?
Pero granddaughter ko yun. Iisa lang granddaughter.
Yung isa Brady, di ba?
Lalaki yun. Thomas Brady naman yun.
Ito si Riley, hindi naman kay Coach. Papasok na naman ang 4.
4. Dalawang 4. Ngayon, iba na yun. 4 out of 7 na ngayon.
Nako, mauubos bok ni Dom ng kakabibilang nun. Deep pass, Clarito off the bench, instant offense, Doc J.
Mano rin si coaching. No? Dati starter niya si Clarito. Now he brings him off the bench but he's still as effective. Is that a 4 point? Nakaapak pa hindi?
4 ulit.
Oh, okay.
Dalawa na nga para dito kay Riley Grigsby. Yung apo mo, Doc Riley, hindi naman dahil kay Coach Pat Riley, hindi naman.
Hindi. Eliana Riley.
Yan, ganda naman ang pangalan. Clarito takes care of the bonus, keeping rain or shine within 1.
Marami pang pumapasok. Oh.
Dami pang parating, baka kumain din dyan sa labas, Doc. Napakasarap na mga kainan niya
Maliit
dito
pa
sa
naman
labas.
ito nakaharang sa atin. Wala tayong makita. Maliit.
It is Abarrientos from the baseline. Working against Karakot. Kapapasok lang din ni Andre dito. Holt from deep. Short. Nocum on the move. Trying to split 2 defenders. Gawin mo pang 3. Kumapit naman para kay Adrian.
9 points in the ball game. 8 points in the ball game na si Adrian.
4 of 5 yan. No? Yung isang mintis na butata lang siya kanina ni Grigsby. Holt gives it up to RJ. Inside to Isaac Go. What a find from Abarrientos.
Well, that's one thing he's trying to make up because his scoring has really gone down. But his assists has continued to be in a high scale para sa kanyang kuponan.
He is still running that Tim Cone offense like a well-oiled machine. Speaking of smooth moves, Aaron Fuller again.
Tama na rin yung depensa noon kasi kaliwete yan eh. But he went to the right, finished with the right hand. So you, as a defender, you give him that.
This first quarter breezing by us. Less than 3 minutes na natitira. 3 team foul na rain or shine. Isa para sa Barangay Ginebra. Abarrientos found the angle.
Pareho nung kay Nocum na agawan na nakuha pa ulit. Siya pa rin ang nagtapos.
Ginebra back in the lead, 25-24. Fuller from deep.
Yes.
Punches it through.
Pinanood ni Gore. Kaya hindi natutuwa yung coach sa kanya. Pinanood mo eh.
What an exchange in this first quarter. Fireworks already dito sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum. Rosario susubok ulit. Di makakuha yung pangalawa. Go, hindi matanganan yung rebound, which will send us into this mandatory timeout. Rain or shine, up by 2, 27-25. Yan ay pagkatapos ng mga atake ni Nocum. And of course, yung 3-pointer ni Aaron Fuller.
Feels good to get this win. Finally, we're playing with some sense of urgency. Coach is telling us to really focus on, defense and rebounding, and that's what made the difference today.
Yeah, that's why medyo maganda yung scoring with 2 minutes and 9 seconds, 27 na Rain or Shine, 25 na dito ang Ginebra. 3 main players there for the Rain or Shine team, si Nocum, si Fuller, at saka si Chongson, si Kalen Chongson. No? Yeah, si Cochin, di ba nakasama pa niya sa NLEX ito? Di ba? Ilang beses niya nakakasama ito. Ito kaya nga ilang beses nakabalik itong si Fuller. Doy, nabanggit sa banda. Wow, may isang game, pumutok talaga yan. Kaya nga medyo may kumpiyansa na. Nawala na si Mamuyak, magkakaroon na siya ng playing time. Oh. Hindi, mahilig yung Rain or Shine, mahilig sa round. Mayroong round yan, 2 o 3 first round yan. Oo. Pati si, well, wala na rin si Jeff Chan noon.
Diba? Go ahead lang. Never kang pipigilan ni Coach Yeng. Yun ang matagal ng history ni Coach Yeng Giao.
Pero maraming gumaling sa kanya.
Yun. Ilabas mo laro mo dito eh. Pagka mas maganda offer nila, doon ka, kabuhayan mo yan. Yun palagi ano ni Coach Yeng.
Huwag mo sasabihin niya tungkol kay Nocum, ha?
Kapipirma lang yan, 2 years. 2 years pinirma niyan. Fuller short. Pero ang daming nanggaling kay Coach Yeng eh, di ba?
Marami.
Gumawa rin ng pangalan, Jazz. While with him and when they went away, Isaac Go. Nope. Grigsby chases after it. Pangatlo na yan! Hinati niya yung 8 puntos na kalamangan na Raiders siya.
Pala talaga tumira sa labas ito, ha? Sa 4-point shot, 3-point shot.
Dati Jimmy Country yung ganun eh, di ba? Pang Jimmy Alapag yung datingan.
Jimmy, kanina nakita natin, nalo na naman. That's gonna be a foul there, yeah. Good call. But none of the teams are in penalty. Maganda nga yung laro nila, wala masyadong foul eh.
Luis Villegas will check in para sa Ross. Take another look at that previous sequence. Troy Rosario taps it all the way to the corner or to the wing.
Yeah, keeping that ball alive.
Pangalawang beses nang ginagawa ni Troy yun eh. This time around, 4 ang resulta para kay Riley.
Ito, sino ito? Si Ko.
Ralph Koo pumasok.
Ralph Ko.
Pati si Pinto, nandiyan dyan na rin pala.
Yeah, Pinto came in and...
Kani-kanina si Jeremiah Gray. Pinto looks around. Villegas to beat. Pinto down low, comes back out, 3 to shoot. Paubos na ang ating first quarter. Pinto has to force it. Short. Excellent defense laterally by Luis Villegas. So sa pagtatapos ng unang 12 minuto ng pakpakang Rainer Shine at Ginebra, it is the Elasto Painters by 4, 33-29.
Malapit na kaming maging desperado, no? Kailangan na namin talagang manalo. So we made it a point, talagang pinagsikapan namin na maayos yung depensa. Tapos makarebound kami. Ang bonus namin ngayong gabi yung 29 assist. No? Magandang pangitain niya, magandang galaw ng bola. Mabuti yung mga importanteng tira pumasok.
So far tonight, ganda rin ang tinatakbo ng Rainer Shine. 7 assists on 14 made field goals. They have shot 58% from the field through the first quarter, Dr. J. Coach Tim can't be happy with their defense on the other side.
Yeah, but they make the possibilities for them. Dahil maganda naman gumalaw ang bola ng Rainer Shine. And because they do have an import that really plays at the post, it creates a situation for the outside shooting of the local players.
Second quarter po, bubuksan na natin. Kuahaw opens it up via the Karagot assist. That's another 3, Doc.
Medyo swerte si Kuahaw. Banda yung 4 points siya. Tapos ngayon, 7 points kaagad.
Aguilar turns baseline.
Ayun, diniin niya. Counted ba yun?
Parang hindi pa. Hindi pa raw, sa gather pa lang. Or before the gather pa lang. Manaytay, kapapasok lang with a personal. Kasama ni Manaytay, sila Karakot. Andiyan dyan din si Villegas Kuahaw, who just hit the 3 like we talked about. At etong si Jonard Clarito. Ang 5 naman ng Ginebra, sina Pinto, Gray, Aguilar, Ku, and Grigsby. Grigsby hindi pa nagpapahinga, ha? Si Aaron Fuller, nakaupo muna, Doc, dahil lamang pa rin naman sila dito by 7 points.
Yung advantage ni Grigsby, talagang kaya niya maglaro ng 40-something minutes.
26 anyos, Doc, eh.
Yeah.
Ang sarap maging 26 years old, ha? Ku in trouble. Tumba si Karakot, merong foul. Looks like it's gonna go against. Si Japet ba? Number 25 niya.
Offensive foul on 25, Jonathan Aguilar. His first foul, Barangay Ginebra.
36-29, half a minute into the second frame. Kakwentuhan pa rin natin si Dr. J. Andia with Miss Eileen Chi patrolling the sidelines. Kasama pa rin siyempre ang pumpwersa ng inyong Sports 5. Coming to you live on RPTV and the One Sports YouTube channel.
Dami na, platforms to watch the PBA.
Ralph Ku backing up on Andre Karakot. Ralph in trouble, gives it up to Gray. They locate Pinto. Nako, hinangin, Doc.
Alanganin yung tira niya. Parang masyado nang take your time yung kanyang tira.
Pinto, this tournament so far through 2 games, only a 28% three-point shooter. Mababa pa yan after that miss. Clarito down the middle. To the corner he goes. Kuahaw ulit. Manaytay trying to keep it alive. Pero hindi niya matanganan dun sa baseline. Last touch pa lang. Ang nakapala. Wala namang reklamo from Ginebra.
Yeah. 14 seconds sa shot clock ng Rainer Shine.
These guys are buying a lot of time for Aaron Fuller to continue to catch his breath on the bench. Take a look at the leading scorer so far. Tulong-tulong dito ang Rainer Shine. Grigsby will secure this, and he gets it over to Maya. Grigsby on the move, down the middle. Backstroke na yun, Doc.
Yeah.
Ganun kahirap makatira itong si Riley. And he'll be at the line for 2 free throws.
He split his charities earlier. Those were his first attempts to try to get a point. Ito si Villegas ang tinawagan ng foul dun, no?
13 puntos ngayon para dito kay Riley Grigsby.
Isipin mo, ilan ng 4.3? 3 at
3-4 no?
12 kaagad plus isang puntos. Last game only 18. Played not too many minutes and never really forced the shots. Yan naman, nagmintisan naman sa free throw. Nakakashoot ng 4 pero nagmimintis sa free throw.
He has yet to hit anything but a 4 and a free throw in this game. Tingnan natin. We can do better as we go along. Karakot against Grigsby. We go over to Manaytay. Japit ang bantay. Christian spins and back. Bibigay sana kay Villegas. Play is broken up. 4 na segundo matitira sa shot clock ng Rainer Shine.
They're still on top by 6 points right now. 10 minutes left dito sa second quarter.
Karakot looking around. Villegas, quick spin to the baseline. Iniwan pa kay Manaytay. Huli ka, sirs!
Eksakto yun. Sabay 24 shot clock violation.
Japet right on the ball on that one, Doc.
Yeah.
Nag-misdirection na yung Ross pero si Japet basang-basa pa rin niya.
Ang ganda ng pasa na yun. Ha? Could have been an easy layup if he didn't have a shot blocker like Japet.
Pinto. Backing up. You take a look now at the scores para sa Ginebra. Si Holt lang ang nakakatulong ni Grigsby so far. Grigsby for 4.
In and out.
Kuwahaw. Naipit. Lalabas kay Villegas. Clarito pulled down the board on the other side. Gives it up to Karakot. Stray misses.
Another one of those that can really hit the outside shot. Karakot.
Tandaan natin, pwedeng bawi mode ngayon si Karakot. Shinutdown siya ng Ginebra in that semi-final series, Dr. J. Kaya kating-kati yan na makabawi naman para kina Coach Eng. Jonard is clobbered down low. Di ba sobrang eksplosibo ni Karakot nung quarterfinals versus San Miguel? Pero pagtapat sa Ginebra, hindi naramdaman na itong si Andre.
Siyempre, pinag-intindihan na ng depensa.
Abarrientos back on para kay Pinto. Si Holt nagbabalik din para naman kay Gray.
Yan na rin ang kulang ng Barangay Ginebra. But because they're going to give a lot of minutes for the improvement of RJ, ang backup nila si Pinto lang eh. Parang wala na silang ibang third player to play, to give them some minutes at the point guard position. Kung katulad niya, hindi maganda laro ni Pinto.
Usually nga, kung healthy si Scotty, paminsan-minsan yan, po-point din.
Pwede talaga yun. Parang si Mamuyak, hindi naman point guard yun. Nung nag-alus Rainer Shine, nagpo-point rin yun. Pati ngayon sa Phoenix. No?
Si Thompson nagsimulang pag-point niya nung naglalaro na sa Gilas eh. No?
Yeah. But he has done a good job in that position.
Abarrientos down the gut of the defense, gives it up to Grigsby. Inside he goes, the flip doesn't work. So wala pa rin makuha from within the 4-point line na field goal. Manaytay, they wait for Clarito. Jonard off the secondary.
Blanca na naman. Medyo na-intimidate.
Dadaplisan o nailang. Pero nandun si Japet to stop him on that attack. Japet sa kabila. Trying to chop it like it's hot. Di mo bra. Ralph Gu. No! Tatakbo Ross. Shove a pass. Manaytay back over to Andre. Jonard drops it off. Manaytay with a fake.
Yeah.
Beautiful patience display there, Doc.
Nahuli kasi si Japet coming back. So, big lead right now. 10 points para sa Rainer Shine.
First double-digit spread of the game. Under 8 remaining sa ating first half. Grigsby kontra kay Clarito. They reset with RJ. Fourth to shoot. Abarrientos has to make it happen. Loses control. That'll be rain or shine ball. RJ trying to say that he was hit. Referee's not biting. Nakapamayawang na si Coach Tim.
Oh, hindi na siya happy, pero he's just controlling himself. Kasi nung first game, na-thrown out siya.
Oh, bad pass. Papunta sana kay Clarito mula kay Karakot. Oh, is foul there. By Quahaw. Si Quahaw pala yun, hindi naman pala si Clarito. Nice duty foul given up there by the rookie. Speaking of rookies, John Abis will be checking in for the first time. Unang pahinga din yan para kay Grigsby.
Papasok naman si Fuller.
And that was a nice 4.5 basketball minute rest para kay Aaron Fuller.
Yeah.
4:33 to be exact.
Lumaki pa nga lamang nila eh. Nakaupo siya eh.
Holt at the line takes care of the first one. Ito si Holt dahil nga bokya nung una and then 19 nung pangalawa, 9.5 na average niya.
Tatlo na yung nila, mintis from the free throw area. And Holt is a pretty good free throw shooter. No?
Fuller at the post. Dalawa sa magupa. That's a reaching foul whistled on Koo.
Yeah.
Aguilar pala, napituhan from behind. Pangalawa niya.
Ina-acknowledge na nga ni Koo. Na ako na nga eh.
Yun ang gusto mo kay Ralph. Alam niyang importante si Japet.
Yeah.
Gotta keep him away from fouls.
Oh,
Team player. Fuller though whistled for that step. Caraco trying to argue Aaron Fuller's case. Pero nasa Barangay Ginebra na ang bola.
Lahat nga ng crowd dito, nauna pa sa referee. Marurunong mga nanonood.
Take a look at the field goal shooting so far this quarter. First quarter, 58% yung Ross, 45 yung Ginebra. Ngayon, parehong masakit sa mata.
No, nakagawa. Si Abarrientos hindi makontrol yung bola. No?
Hindi rin nakakontrol ni Clarito sa pagkakataon na yan. Abis with the first field goal for Ginebra in the second frame. 5 at kalahating minuto bago sila nakabutas from the field. Doc.
Good assist pass coming from RJ.
Fuller gets it deep. Tied up by Koo.
Jumble yun, pero bola yata ng possession arrow yata ng Ginebra. Yung tulong ni Koo kasi coming from the blind side, hindi nakita eh. What's it? This one, nakagawan nito.
Ito yung ating play of the half natin sa atin ng Sports Plus.
Possession arrow talaga sa Ginebra
Rainer Shine ang unang may bola ng
sa second quarter because the possession arrow was in their favor. No?
Rainer Shine won the top. Nagka-jump ball nung first quarter sa possession arrow Ginebra. And then simula ng second na sa Rainer Shine. Ngayong may jump ball na naman sa Ginebra na naman ang bola.
But now, kung meron ulit sa Rainer Shine.
Abis step back. Rosario kababalik lang with a rebound. Abarrientos will survey, get it over to Holt on the left side. Stephen low. Rebound Villegas. Karakot is running. Iniwan niya para kay Nocum. Entry pass into Fuller. That's going to be a foul on Troy.
Personal foul on Rosario.
timeout para sa Ginebra with 5:41 remaining in this first half.
Obviously, individually, I'm very proud of my response, but most importantly, I'm proud of our team response. As athletes, especially as professional basketball players, you got to embrace the adversity. You know, you miss shots, you turn the ball over, you might lose a game, but it's how you respond. I think I'm most important. Well, how much pride we took in our defense for 4 quarters. That was something we were able to build off of the Phoenix game in the second half. I talked to the guys about that as well, and we made an emphasis on starting the game with a sense of urgency. And again, I'm proud of the way we started the game and able to sustain it for 4 quarters.
That is exactly the blueprint, Dr. J, on how to become successful on this stage, the highest stage of basketball sa sulok natin ng mundo.
Yeah.
It's about character. It's about how you respond to adversity.
Yeah. Alam mo, kung titignan mo yung talent yan, lalo na sa practice, there are a lot of good practice players, but they can't do what they're doing in practice at the game. So, you know, yung lakas ng loob, yung brains mo na ginagamit mo rin, besides the physical skills na binigay sa iyo ng Diyos, all of those have to come into play, no?
Stephen Holt scored 7 of those 8 points noong first quarter. Dr. J, you've seen a lot of basketball through what, 4 or 5 decades already. Talagang mapipinpoint mo sino lang yung special kind of player, eh, no?
Yeah.
Aaron Fuller, he's a special kind of import.
Yeah, especially when he gets sealed like that and he can go to the left. You know, he'll finish very well.
First basket of the second quarter para sa import ng Ross. Abarrientos loses control again. Maramdam mo problema nga sa control, Doc.
Kanina pa yan eh. And that's why team has a problem because Abarrientos not getting any scoring for himself. Tapos Pinto didn't come in and help him either, no?
Look at that pass, Nocum to Fuller.
Oh.
And he just carved away at Troy.
Nung wala dyan si Japet, iba na kaagad. No? He's just killing Troy underneath the basket.
Rain and Shine pushing that lead to 11 now, the largest of the game. 30-second timeout gagamitin ni Coach Tim. 5 and 14 natitira sa ating second quarter. Fuller powering through. Itong pangalawa, Doc, bully ball na lang itatawag natin dito.
Yeah.
Ano? Mangangalabaw na lang si Aaron Fuller dito.
Pero swing-up niya to clear space for himself. No? Kasi nahawakan din siya ng Rosario. No? But it's not an easy shot, even though you're 6'5". Yeah. Just an experienced player.
44-33, Rain and Shine has outscored Ginebra 11-4 ngayong second quarter, Doc.
Yeah, halos walang field goal ditong Ginebra dito sa second quarter. Bo Belga still sporting my number, 28.
Yan.
Kala ko 26. Your number.
Ay, si Bo Belga, Doc, ha? In the running this year yan.
As,
Sportsmanship award. Wala pang technical yan.
dapat
Pangarap niya yun, matagal na, Doc.
dapat bigyan ng premyo yun. Isipin mo si Wallace hindi nagkaroon ng technical.
Just over 5 minutes remaining sa ating first half. Rain and Shine in control here kontra Barangay Ginebra. Parehong Kubaran looking for their second win of the Governor's Cup. Grigsby drops it off to Troy. And one para kay Rosario. Pinawian niya si Fuller, Doc.
Kanya matutuwa ka dahil nagbigay ng assist itong si Riley.
Gusto mo yung pawi ni Troy. Kanina minama siya on one end ni Fuller. Dito naman, ganun din gagawin. Pinakita niya yung kanyang upper body strength.
Yeah. Nagulat pa nga si Fuller.
Ito si Aileen, nagulat ba?
Hindi
Naman ako
nagugulat
masyadong
yan.
nagulat. Tama ka dyan, Doc JN. Sa kanilang huling huddle, ang sigaw ni Coach Tim Cone, wala pa tayo sa rhythm. Masyado daw mabilis ang kanilang tinatakbo, kaya nawawala sila. Now, in an effort to improve their offense, dagdag ni Coach Tim, masyado daw silang nagtatagal sa gilid ng basket. They need to remember that they can utilize the backdoor or pass it back outside to keep their offense going. Back to you.
Kalen Chongson now with 9 points. Kababalik lang ng instant offense. Yun nga naman problema Ginebra sa spacing, Doc.
Yung play na yun, tumulong kasi si Riley. Pero yung balik na kay hindi na siya nakabalik sa taong dinidepensahan niya.
Koo shovels it back over to Grigsby. Koo, 3 to shoot. He's got to make it happen. Ralph off the window. Sobra.
It's not his game, putting the ball on the floor. If he does that, he's looking to pass. But this one under time duress siya.
Asistio. Di umubra. Koo para sa rebound.
Good rebound, though.
Ralph on the run. Back over to RJ. They want to get Abarrientos going. RJ creating for AD.
Offensive foul si Troy Rosario siguro dun.
Na-wave up pa yung layup ni Abarrientos dyan. So RJ stays at the total of only 2 points so far, Doc.
Yeah.
Ayun, no?
Nasalye. Kaya nga nagkaroon ng pre-pot. Freeway.
Nagka-bypass. Gumagawang bypass sa labas ng bayan.
Highway 101 yan.
Yan. Nocum again. No. Fuller with the board. Fouled on the rebound, says the ref.
Yeah.
Peter Pala was all over that, though.
Well, the crew chief making the right call. Pero penalty na rin ng Barangay Ginebra. So that will mean free throw shots para kay Fuller.
So kung gaano ka free-flowing yung first quarter, dito parehong team yung Ginebra penalty na, yung Rainier Shine may 4 na. Still over 3.5 remaining in the second frame.
No choice, but probably...
Di pa pwede in between.
At saka, nakulangan tuloy sila ng rebounder. Umalis si Kudo dun.
Ngayon pwede na magsabi.
And I wonder if they're going to use Carino because he did play well. Now, he's a big man, 6'9". Siyempre, medyo pa siya. Pero he can block shots.
Yeah.
He can intimidate. And he has an offensive game also. No?
Okay, Mark Carino, of course, scored 11 points and pulled down 7 rebounds in the second half of their previous outing last Friday.
Konting minutes lang linaro niyan.
Malonzo, who started this game, is coming back on para kina Coach Cheng. You're gonna go a little smaller here. Dahil si Villegas ang kanyang pinalitan.
Villegas medyo hindi nakaakarangka ang kanyang opensa today. Because they've concentrated on getting it to Fuller. And either him or back to Kalen Johnson. No?
First free throw ni Grigsby is good. Tama ba, Vince? Puro 4 at free throw pa rin. Walang 3, walang 2.
Walang 2. At split ang mga charities niya. Pero ito, 2 out of 2.
15 puntos na para dito kay Grigsby.
Natagal na rin siya, hindi umi-score.
Make that 16 after that free throw. Chongson goes across. Fuller puts it on the deck. Fuller long two. Doesn't work. Rosario all alone para sa rebound. Sakto. 3 minuto natitira sa ating first half. Abarrientos against Asistio. It's going to be a foul on Anton. And because Rainier Shine is now in the penalty, free throws na to para kay Abarrientos. Pero bago yan, magta-timeout muna tayo. Mandatory to. Charge to Rainier Shine. Back with us inside a smart Araneta Coliseum para sa bakbakang Barangay Ginebra at Rain or Shine. Second game ng ating PBA Sunday live on RPTV and the One Sports YouTube channel. Both of these imports giving solid accounts of themselves so far. Ang pagkakaiba lang, si Aaron Fuller ng Rain or Shine, maraming nakakatulong. Etong si Riley Grigsby ng Barangay Ginebra. Aba, si Stephen Holt pa lang ang kaagapay.
Yeah, kulang talaga sa local support ng Ginebra. You can see that today, Abarrientos hasn't really done a lot of scoring yet. Maybe the free throws can help him. Tapos, Japet hasn't scored. He has done his job defensively and rebounding wise, no? Pero napagod ka agad eh.
16 across Riley Grigsby's number. 13 and 8 naman sa kabila para dito kay Aaron Fuller.
Halos cancel out, ha?
Si Grigsby may 3 rebound din naman yan. Ito si Abarrientos, first 2 games shooting 100% from that free throw line. Ngayong gabi from the field, RJ only 1 of 2 for 2 points.
Malas nga niya, naka-cancel out pa isa ng offensive foul.
Oo nga. Pero maganda para kay RJ, meron na rin 2 rebound at 5 assist.
Yung assist, nakikita natin yan.
So 4 assists against Phoenix, 6 against Blackwater, at malamang sa malamang naman, lalampas pa sa 6 ngayong gabi yan.
And making those free throws can really help him out. As you see, hurt his bride there. No?
48-39, Abarrientos brings Ginebra back within 9. Asisio, bibigay kay Chongson. Kalen against Rosario. Inside to Fuller. Japet ang bantay. Tutulong pa si Holt. Fuller up, under, huli. Fuller pa rin. Pasok.
Iba talaga pag si Japet ang bumabantay sa kanya. Naiilang siya sa haba eh. And the taller guy, actually.
Grigsby. Nabantay niya si Fuller. Riley
Nice
shovels
pass.
it to Troy.
Matutuwa si team pag ganyan ng import. I mean, he has a weakness and it's very evident, and that's what the Rain or Shine has capitalized on him. But he has also some very strong moves and strength.
Johnson for 3.
12 points in the ball game. 2 3-point shots already for Kalen Johnson in this ball game. 2 or 3. Dalawa, at least 2, no?
Both teams now with 11 assists this game.
Oh!
Ayan na si RJ.
And plenty of time here before the end of the quarter. 1:35.
Pangalawa na ngayon para kay Chongson, Doc. Na-double check na natin. Abarrientos going the other way. Big pick coming from Rosario. RJ huli ni Kalen sa dulo. And then is picked up by Malonzo. Asisio to a streaking Fuller down the middle. Tied up by Troy. 2 shots coming the way of Aaron Fuller.
The foul against Troy Rosario. Third personal foul.
Hirap na hirap talaga dahil inaabot at inaabot na itong mga frontline defenders.
Well, he played that play very casually. He had a good move to want to get to the basket. But when he got there, it wasn't with force. Medyo pinaganda niya, di ba? So, inabot siya. No? Good timing there by Fuller, who misses both free throws.
So that Rain or Shine lead stays at 8. Pero the hustle by Malonzo keeps it right there.
That's terrible on the part of Japet. He should have picked it up. And
Malonzo! Hinatag yung handbrake!
he knew it that he made a mistake. You gave them 2 points there because you didn't hustle for the ball.
Balik sa 10 ang abante ng Rain or Shine. Wala na 1 minuto natitira sa ating first half. Aguilar will survey. He's got 2 points pa lang sa ating laro. Tries to take Fuller off the dribble.
Nako, he looked like a very long pass.
Rosario fakes the handoff, takes it inside. Shot clock winding down. Troy bails them out.
He got 9 points in the ball game. No? So he's a guy that's been helping out on offense.
Maganda yung pokpok niya dito sa second quarter, Doc. Only had 3 in the first. Dinagdagan na ng 6 ngayon. Malonzo inside. Kicks it out. Fuller for 3. Di mo bra.
Last shot time here, but they have to go.
Abarrientos looks up at the clock. Big pick from Troy. Grigsby for 4.
Short. Nice pass. And there's a foul, so that means free throw shot.
Rosario looking to clean it up, was fouled on the follow attempt.
Parang Pasay, but more than a shot dahil kapos eh.
So Rosario with an opportunity to get himself in double digits, Doc.
Yeah. 1.3 seconds yan, you know. Kung pumasok ang second free throw, pwede mag-timeout si Coaching. May 30-second timeout siya. Ang problema, they will have to still throw in from the backcourt.
Rosario 9 and 7 so far this game.
Yeah. Pero 3 fouls.
Yun ang
mabigat,
masakit.
He's been helping out.
Nako, nagbinti sa una.
Pagod na rin yan. He's played a lot of minutes. And remember, he had to guard Fuller when Japet was seated down.
18 minutes so far ang nilalaro ni Troy in this first half. Takes care of the second.
Hindi na nag-timeout. Sa likod rin kasi ang inbound. Kung may advance mo yun, dapat maganda yung timeout yun.
Sa last 2 minutes ng actual laro yun, eh, no? Nocum with a Hail Mary.
Malakas.
53-46, Raiders Shine getting to take a 7-point lead into the break as they look for their second win of the Governor's Cup. Kalen Johnson coming to life here para kina Coach Yang Giao. He did it from the outside, from mid-range, and the inside as well. 12 points, 3 rebounds so far para dito kay Kalen. Gotta love the efficiency so far na pinapakita dito ni Johnson. Magbe-break kami sandali pero maya-maya lang be-breakdown na ni Dr. J. Ano ba nangyari dito sa unang 24 Many as 13. 7 points ang naibaong kalamangan netong Rain or Shine at the break sa kanilang pagtapat dito sa Barangay Ginebra, San Miguel. Katabi pa rin natin live on RPTV si Dr. J. Andy How. Etong Rain or Shine, steady, ayaw pakuhanin ng any kind of rhythm ang Barangay Ginebra.
Well, I think they're playing defense very well. And later on, when we show you some of the stats, you will see that they shot the ball much better. They also took care of the ball a little bit better than Barangay Ginebra, but local support has certainly helped Fuller in this ball game.
At yun nga ang ating masisilip ngayon as Dr. J mentioned, field goal shooting, angat na angat ang Ross.
Remember, in the first half, both teams were shooting over 50%. As a matter of fact, yung Rain or Shine close to 60-something. Pero bumaba na rin ng 46%. Barangay Ginebra, 38% lamang. 12 assists for Rain or Shine against 10. 10 turnovers already for Barangay Ginebra against 8 for Rain or Shine. And points of turnovers, pareho silang tig 10. So we'll see what happens here in the second half as they talk about what should happen. Certainly when they went in at halftime, maraming pinag-usapan yan.
Ito yung binabanggit ni Doc na local support para kay Aaron Fuller, Kalen Johnson with a dozen. Si Nocum, all 8 of those in the first quarter, with Clarito helping out as well. Si Grigsby, 13 puntos yan ng first quarter, tatatlo na lang ang nadagdag in the second.
Ito si Nocum, 8 points yan in the first quarter, walang na-score siya. But the big thing here yung kay Quahao, may 7 puntos yung pasok niya sa second quarter, 4 and 3, 7 points yun. Yun ang lamang ngayon.
Ang Ginebra naman sumandal kay Troy Rosario and his heroics in that second quarter. He finished that first half with 10 points and 7 rebounds already. 7 of those 10 points sa second quarter binuhos ni Troy.
But look at this. Wala pa natutulong si Ku. Usually a guy that can give them some points. Nard Pinto is also 0. Tsaka si Jeremiah Gray, who usually is a steady guy coming off the bench, probably the first player to come off the bench, 0 pa rin siya dito sa larong ito.
How about RJ Abarrientos only with 6 points? He does have 5 assists though, pero yung shooting niya, hindi masyado makakita na ring. Ang ganda ng pagtutok sa kanya ng Rain or Shine.
Okay. Possession arrow belonging to Rain or Shine, so they'll start the third quarter with their possession.
And it is Karakot now getting the start para kay Coach Cheng. Kasama niya itong sina Nocum, Fuller, Johnson, and Clarito. Kalen from the punches it through.
15 na yata yan, eh, no? 15 na ba yan?
Yes, Doc.
Johnson.
Ang lima naman ng Barangay Ginebra, it is Grigsby with Abarrientos, Holt, Aguilar, and Rosario. A steal by Jonard. Look at them touch it over to Andre Caraco. Then Rain or Shine is reeling to open this third.
Maganda umpisa ng Manila. Back to a 12-point lead. biggest at 13 in this ball game.
RJ to Grigsby, 4-ball. Good!
Magaling talaga siya. But you can see that he probably is a player who plays the number 2 spot in the States. Diba? At the most at 3, pero number 2 yan.
Down low, Fuller naipit, nalunod, inikot nila. Extra pass to the left corner pocket. Clarito decides to go in. Baliktad nga lang ang Pectus, pero meron palang ito. Si Grigsby again, Apat na 4 na yan. Di pa tumitira ng 3. 0 for 2 from the 2-point area. At puro free throw na lang. Inadagdag niya dito.
You can see, wala rin siyang post-up game wala pa tayo nakikita talaga. He goes there to the post simply because he's a 6'5 player. But he doesn't really have the moves of a guy like Fuller. No?
Chongson again. Yumubra this time. Kumama naman sa ring yan, kaya fresh 14. Fuller, huli! Ni Chapet. Karakot to Kalen. Bang!
Again, the rebounding, the loose ball recovery na ginagawa ng Rain or Shine is paying off. No?
Kalen Chongson
18 points. No?
shooting 5 of 6. That make that 4 of 5 from the 3-point line. Japet gets his.
Despite the great shooting of Chongson, siyam lang ang lamang dito. Libre na naman! Kala ko pasok na naman
Grigsby with a board. Ginebra trying to claw their way back into this, down by 9. They led by as many as 4 in the first quarter, but it's been rain or shine ever since. Merong nasilip, nahawakan. See, take a look at that Japet block. Pero napaganda pa pala para dito sa rain or shine. As Kalen knocked down his 4th triple of the game. Abarrientos backing up. Aguilar back over to RJ. Loses control again though.
Wala na naman yung bola.
This time though it stays there. Holt trying to beat the shot clock. Inabot ng 24. Something's off about RJ tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he's control of the ball. For a guy that's a point guard, it's great, great with his dribble and everything.
At this point, merong report si Miss Eileen.
Maguin Doc J points in the paint coming from penetrations and seals on Aaron Fuller ang naging concern ng Barangay at the half with Rain or Shine leading 28-14. Ika nga ni Coach Charlie, hindi kami masaya sa pace ng laro pati na ang pag-distribute ng bola kaya yan ang kanilang babantayan sa succeeding quarters. Para naman sa Rain or Shine, Coach Caloy Garcia commended the team's defensive switches, limiting Barangay Ginebra 3-point shooting to just 20%. Kailangan lang daw nila ito i-extend sa 4-point line knowing na mainit si Grigsby from that area. Pagdating naman sa opensa, they would like to find Aaron more at the post so they can create dominoes. And lastly, limit also the free throws they give away without taking out their team's aggressiveness. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Miss Eileen.
Ang problema nito si Grigsby, siya nagbabantay kay Chongson pero tulong siya ng tulong, kaya libre ng libre si Kalen. Ilang 3 points na itong quarter na ito, tatlo na nga dito, 21 na yata ginagawa niya.
At the other side, it is 66-54. Kalating kauna naman ang abante ng Rain or Shine. Grigsby. Kontra dito kay Jonard. Natapi ka na naman. Nocum in the open court. Binigay kay Fuller. Grigsby on the chase down, pero pati braso inabot. Yung nabot naman talaga. Aaron Fuller at the line. 11 in the game. Or make that 16 in the game para dito sa important na Rain or Shine.
Continuous. You're gonna be happy with that because Parang, di ba, the hand is part of the ball.
Hindi na kasi po na-challenge ngayon ang foul or no foul.
Oo nga, they would have challenged that. They definitely would have challenged that. And usually, that kind of play mabilis yun eh. And you got a lot of the ball, usually don't make the calls. But the ref has been making the calls. So pero ang daming free throws ang Ginebra nung first half, 15. Compared to only 7 para Rain or Shine.
Abis with 5 third-quarter points.
Ganun pa rin ang diskarte na sinanggal si Troy Rosales. Pinasok ito, no?
Abis keeping Ginebra in the thick of the fight here, Dr. J.
First round pick ba yan?
Kasamahan ni ano yan eh. Dating taga-perpetual. Talking about Abis. In a mid-range jumper kanina.
Oh, nice play.
Clarito with that hit. Abis is actually second-round pick, Dr. J. 23rd overall para sa Barangay Ginebra. Alam naman natin kasi sina Scotty and si Coach Olsen.
Yeah.
Kasama sa perpetual yan eh. Kaya alam nila yung laro na itong bata.
Medyo matapang rin lumaban.
Inside to Japet. Travel.
Good call. Good call, Magu. And it's the right call. Si Holt, medyo nawala na naman dito.
First quarter lang talaga. Naka 7 points sa ngayon. Pako pa rin sa 8. He only had that one free throw in the second. Karakot from deep. Couldn't get the bounce.
Yeah, Japet seems to be very tired when he comes down the floor.
RJ trying to get away from Andre. Abis ulit. This time he hesitates. Yung mga Ginebra fans medyo na-frustrate. Gusto bumitaw na kagad siya doon. Grigsby in trouble. One to shoot. Grigsby with a prayer. No. Abis with the board. John Abis making things happen. Japet with a hit.
Well, every offensive rebound, I think, is going to help your team because it gives you another opportunity at second chance points. 11-point lead para sa Rain or Shine.
Nocum going to work. Tied up there by Holt. 2 shots parating para kay Adrian.
Alam mo yung mga nowadays, yung rule ng they've been calling a lot of fouls, no? And you can never challenge. That's the problem, Because sometimes those are not right calls.
Ito yung inaabangan mo, Doc. Gagamitin na si Kemar Carino.
You need a big guy because Japet is tired. And he didn't get anything from Isaac Go either, no? Except a two-point shot, no?
Nocum with his first point since the first quarter.
Siyam.
He scored in double digits every single Rain or Shine game so far this tournament. He had 18, 6, and 8. Samama pa ng 2 blocks last time versus Phoenix.
Well, actually, if you look at their team right now, lalo na yung nasaktan na si Santillan, no? The best players on this team are si Nocum at saka si Kalen Johnson.
Yeah. Ang dami actually injured dyan sa kampo ng Rain or Shine. Pero pwede kang bumuo ng starting 5, Doc. You have Santillan. You have Pringle. You have Lemeti. Diba? Ang daming out of commission so far.
Yeah. That's going to be a foul on Johnson. But a good jump there again by Abis to get that offensive rebound.
The 25-year-old from the perpetual basketball stable really endearing himself to the Barangay Ginebra fans here in the Coliseum and watching across RPTV and the YouTube One Sports channel.
NC yan. So this year, dito na yan, no?
Mas makikilala na natin sila.
Ako kilala ko na sila pero yung mga bago, siyempre hindi natin kilala, no?
Pero buong Pilipinas, mas makikilala ang mga NC
siyempre,
players ngayon.
madaming yun.
Hold to Abis! No. Oh, look at Nocum above the rim for four.
What a rebound.
Kala ko mauntog, Dok, eh.
Go.
Ipa. And with 5:48 remaining in the third, timeout muna tayo. Look at this board here. board work para dito kay Adrian Nocum. Keeping Barangay Ginebra at bay. As Rainier Shine leads by 13, 72-59.
Minutes and 48 seconds left here in the third quarter at nangunguna pa rin ang Rainier Shine 72-59. With the departure of Gian Mamuyak, nakita ni Adrian Nocum na mas binibigyan siya ng opportunity gumawa ng desisyon, unlocking a new facet of his game. Nagkaroon siya ng 8 assists sa kanilang huling laro, which he attributes to finding Aaron, who has been scoring easily under the basket. Admittedly though, gusto niya pang ma-improve ang kanyang shot selection, pati na ang kanyang range sa opensa, saying 3 beses kung sinubukan tumira mula sa 4-point line in their last game. Pinagtatrabahuhan ko naman ito at pumapasok naman sa training, pero kailangan ko pa siya i-translate in-game. Balik sa inyo, Magu and Doc J.
Noong nakaraan dalawang komperensya, Miss Eileen and Doc J, shooting ang in-improve ni Nocum. Ngayon naman, playmaking. He's playing himself into a well-rounded player, though.
Hindi ba mapuwa yan?
Yes, Doc.
Mapuwa. Because I remember that jump yun, hanging in the air. You know, a very popular PBA player that could jump like that, even being only 6'1", 6'2". Atoy ko. Ang lakas tumalo ni Atoy nung bata niya. He played center for his team from time to time before jumping off to Crispan.
Eh, ang kailangan ma-improve nga ni Nocum, maging parang Atoy ko din yung shooting.
Iba yun.
Yun ang pamatay, di ba?
Nagpapas. Uy, may correction dito.
The foul called on Riley Grigsby on 8:23 mark of the third quarter is on John Abbis.
Is on Abyss, hindi daw kay Brisby.
So, iisa lang ang personal foul dito ni Grigsby. And para kay Abis, pangalawa yata yan. Fuller in traffic. Carino bantay. Fuller got rid of it.
Ang ganda yung kinilos nun. Ganda ng pivot ni Fuller dun.
19 puntos na para sa import na Rainier Shine. This now is the brand new largest lead of the game. 15 na po para sa Elasto Painters. Carino, no. Clarito with the board. Karakot lobs it. Fuller spins away from 2 defenders. Nagmindis. K-Mark with the board. RJ. Really bleeding for his points tonight. Kita mo naman, 2-3 sumasagupa sa kanya kada saksak niya. Grigsby ang didiskarte. Grigsby to the corner. Holt. 8 points pa rin. Napako na doon. Gives it up to Carino. The one-hander is good.
That's why I felt he would be used. Because last game he already showed he could make jump shots.
Clarito though, in a rush, will be at the line for 2 free throws.
Well, Ginebra's doing a very poor job at their transition defense. Talagang kinakain sila ng takbong type of game na pinakikita ng Rainier Shine. O, pinalitan agad. Torres naman ang gagamitin niyang big man. Meron yatang sinasabi si Tincon kay Carino.
Hindi siya pupull out completely. Parang naman nagkamali lang ng sub.
Si Torres.
Oo.
Kaya nga nandun ulit siya. May abangan siya. Baka pahingayin nila si Holt o baka pahingayin niya si
Grigsby.
Grigsby. But you want to put Torres, who's also an outside shooter and who played with Rainier Shine.
Kaso nagmintis yung pangalang free throw kaya hindi makabalik si K-Mark. Under 5 now remaining sa ating third. Penalty na ngayon ng Ginebra. RJ up and under. Nakadilihin siya.
His ability to hang in the air and then fake you off. Johnson, pangilang foul na? Pangalawa. Yun ang papalitan si Abyss, no? Big lineup yan, ha?
Oo, that's a massive lineup para sa Ginebra.
And you can let your import play on the wings, no?
RJ taking care of the first. 7 points in total para kay Abarrientos.
Now, this is a big lead, but there's a lot of time left in this ball game. Wala lang makuha ang reteam talaga itong Barangay Ginebra to make a big surge, you know. They're just trying to consolidate their forces na hindi lumaki masyadong lamang.
8-3 and 7 ang stat line ni Abarrientos so far. Johnson again! Di mo brad this time, but Fuller will save it back over to Nocum.
And yung offensive rebounds para sa Rain or Shine. Yung effort nila.
Clarito rattles it home.
Give them a second chance opportunity, they hit you.
Rain or Shine punishing Barangay Ginebra with those offensive rebounds and three-point shooting this third quarter.
They're trapping Abarrientos also. This one, however, results in a foul. Pang-apat na team foul pa lamang at aalisin nga si Abarrientos. May papasok, sino ito? Si Gray?
Si Gray, so it might be Stephen Holt playing point now.
Maybe. Yeah.
We've seen him do that when he was with Terra.
Wonder bridge at the post. Pero haharap din.
Si Clarito, ang tigas din ng bantay, ano? Gray for three. Instant offense mula kay Jeremiah.
One of the better coaches in the land talaga ito. When he brings in people, they know what they're doing.
Dos lang ba? Hindi, tres nga. Kaya baba sa 10 ang abante ng Rain or Shine. Nocum babawi.
Oh, it looked good. 23.
Adrian Nocum now with a total of 13.
Kung anong ginawa ng Ginebra sa Blackwater, ito pinakikita dito ng Rain or Shine. Kami naman against Ginebra. No?
Maya. Ganda ng pick ni Grigsby. Torres over to Holt. Carino is stripped by Fuller. Last touch pa si Kmark.
Villegas, I think. For Johnson.
Rain or Shine now shooting 8 of 23 from that three-point line. Apat dyan dito sa third quarter. Naitala. Villegas tatagdagan pa ng isa.
Tempo yung substitution ni Coach Yen. And he almost always has 1 3-point shot in every game I've been watching. No?
Matamis na 16 na ang abante ng Rain or Shine. Paano babawi ang Ginebra? Holt to Gray. Quick trigger three. Jeremiah gets it back.
2 off the bench. 2 3-point shots off the bench for Jeremiah Gray. 6 points in the ball game.
Na-shoutout mo kaninang halftime, Doc. Eh.
0.
Ambag eh. Nocum inside. Drops it off. And one para kay Aaron Fuller.
Yung binabanggit mo kay Nocum. Pumapasa-pasa lang.
Ganda ng huli ni Miss Aileen. Eh. Nagbubulungan pa sila ni Bel. Sumari, hindi tayo nadidinig, Doc. Time out muna tayo. With Rain or Shine up by 15. Bonus free throw coming up para kay Fuller on the other side of this break.
In transition, every time. Okay? Point ka muna. Dot muna siya. Kunin mo si Gray. Dikitan mo. Okay? Dikitan mo. Mainit yung press niya. Okay? Dikit lang tayo. Hey! We'll do another pitch. Okay? Look at this. Okay? We'll do a pitch. No, that's gonna be Aaron. Okay? We will pitch for you, Luis. Okay? If you feel good on this one, take it. If not,
At patuloy nga po ang ating pagtutok. Laban ng Rain or Shine at Barangay Ginebra. Second game ng ating PBA Sunday dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum. Last semifinals in the Commissioner's Cup, Ginebra and Rain or Shine went toe-to-toe through the first 4 games of that best of 7, Doc. Pero game 5, it was the JP and RJ show combining for 63 for a big win para sa Barangay Ginebra San Miguel. Then Game 6, yung dalawang yon, 61 na naman ang pinagtambalan. Mas Barangay Ginebra took care of business in 6 games, punching their ticket into the finals kung saan eventually nahuli nga nila yung kampyonato kontra TNT.
Take a look at Abarrientos on the bench. There's Japet. Alam mo talaga iba si Brownlee para sa team nito, you know. Because his effect and you know the players like him, you know, he's a good teammate.
Just the way he inspires the rest of the squad and their throngs of fans that are always there to support them. Ibang level yung JB. First, Grigsby is only 3 games, not even 3 games into his PBA career.
Yeah.
Gusto rin niyang ituloy yung tradition na yun.
Yung scoring is there, but there are a lot of things that Brownlee can do that he hasn't shown he can do. No? Like that, he doesn't really post up.
Hindi niya maitulak si Clarito, Doc.
Looking to pass.
Hindi niya maitulak eh. Kahit anong atras niya, Clarito hindi natitinan.
Parang for me, hindi talaga siya sanay with playing with his back towards the basket. It's more of a penetrator and then the long shot, no?
Yung long shot nga niya, hindi pa tres eh. 4 of 6 from the 4-point line. Dagdagan mo ng 4 na free throw, 20 puntos para dito kay Grigsby. He has yet to hit a 2 or a 3. Koo will get it over to Gray. He's got a couple of those here in the 3rd frame. Gray looking to penetrate this time. Shoots over Villegas. The looper is good.
What a 3rd quarter he has. 8 points, all of them in this quarter in about 2.5 minutes of playing time.
Mabasa 13 ang kailangan habulin ng Ginebra. Nocum di diskarte. Hindi pupwesto si Villegas. Gray on the run. Iiwan sana kay Grigsby. Bad idea.
Yan ang parang hindi nagkakaintindihan pa eh. No? Ba't mo iiwan ng alanganin?
Malonzo back on the floor. Gets it over to Fuller. 21 points para dito sa import ng Ross. He is double teamed. And he saves it back to Mike. Hindi nga lang maibigay na maayos kay Nocum, but Fuller picked it up. Aaron Fuller to the cup.
Ang masama, no, nag-reset pa yung shot clock. Mabuti pa, hindi mo na naagaw, aabutan ng shot clock yun.
Balik sa 15 ang abante ng Rainer Shine. Sakto, 1 minuto ngayon natitira sa ating ikatlong yugto. Grigsby. Tracking to the corner. Holt, 17-footer. Good.
The scoring is there, but obviously the defense is really something that they have to improve if they want to make a comeback. 44 seconds na lamang natitira dito sa 3rd quarter.
Both of these teams will be back in action sa katapusan, Doc. As Aaron Fuller shows us his guns. Ito na po ang ating play of the game brought to us by Sports Plus.
Ngayon ang tulak, no? Tulak rin si Gray dun eh.
Ang Rainer Shine, sa katapusan, that's July 31, makakatapat ang Magnolia sa alas 5 ng hapon.
Biyernes yun, eh.
Ginebra naman ang makakatapat ang Meralco, July 31, Friday, Mall of Asia Arena. Asistio comes in for Nocum. Si Manaytay, pinagpahinga naman si Fuller. 89-73. It is a 16-point lead para sa Rainer Shine. Ralph Koo back on the floor. They get it back to Maya. Asistio extending his defense. No natural point guard on the floor para sa Ginebra. Grigsby inside. Bitin. Picked up by Asistio here. 10 to go in the 3rd quarter. They track to the corner. Malonzo will look to reset. They get it over to Anton. Villegas to the corner. He's got to take it. Dino Bobra, but Rainer Shine did their damage here in the 3rd. Outscoring Ginebra 36-27 para makapagbaon ng 16 na puntos sa kalamangan heading into the 4th. Into the fourth. Bago natin buksan ang ating final frame, tignan muna natin how these two reinforcements stack up to each other. Aaron Fuller with a full game once again of 26 and 11, and he's gotten it done from everywhere. Si Grigsby, yung mga full field goal niya, puro 4 lang po. Inside scoring, 22 ang abante ng Rainier Shine dyan. They have punished the front line of Barangay Ginebra down low, and it has been Rainier Shine doing it by committee. 40-18 ang score doon.
Yeah.
Sa fast break, syempre, +9 pa rin ang Rainier Shine, 12-3. They have gotten to do whatever they want so far this game.
Yeah, they have certainly been able to do that. Their defense is held down. You know, they've limited the scoring of the import. And certainly, guys, you know, hindi ko rin maintindihan because without Japet and without Troy Rosario, iba yung team ng Ginebra eh.
Fourth quarter now underway.
Holt himself has been very quiet here in the second half.
Kasama ni Holt sina Koo, Grigsby, Gray, and Torres. Grigsby inside. Ayaw talaga. Malonzo and Grigsby giving chase. Mapupunta sa Rainier Shine ang bola.
Paul pa yata. Si Grigsby. Fourth personal foul already.
Kasama ni Malonzo sa heg itong sina Villegas, Asistio, Manaytay, and Kuwahaw.
Tsaka if you notice, unlike Brownlee, he has no real good crossover. Kaya nga, pag nahinto mo yung punta niya sa kaliwa and you let him go to the strong weak side, wala siyang kilos eh.
Leo Kuwahaw with that hit, Doc.
Siyam na siya. 7 in that second quarter.
In very limited minutes pa yan para kay Kuwahaw, ano? Only 11 minutes of action so far. Gray from the...
Medyo ito, talaga nabuhay yan. 11 points ito.
Tatlong press na para kay Jeremiah.
And all of, like I said, all in the middle of the third quarter. Patapos na yung third quarter, may pinasok ito eh.
Malonzo cradling it.
Oh. Ang tawag dun.
Offensive interference.
Pero yan will always be checked. No?
Nakaldag daw yata yung board eh. Di ba? Ito, Doc. Tignan natin. Paano nga ba nangyari? Ay, yun yung board. Right when yung pabanda tumama, nasabayan ang kamay. Torres, quick trigger. No. Asistio rushing. Bibigay nila dun sa poste with Manaytay. He goes all the way across. Kuwahaw for 3. Nope. Abante ng Rainier Shine. Cool. Free ball, good.
0 rin ng Pedoso's first 3 points.
These 3-pointers keeping Barangay Ginebra engaged at this point. 14 pa rin ang abante ng Rainier Shine. Anton trying to drop it off to Manaytay. They reset with Malonzo. Malonzo. Stripped away by Grigsby. Ayan, look, hirap na mag-dribble.
Yeah, he doesn't have good control. And he has,
sa paa.
he has no crossover pa.
Pagka-crossover, diretso sa paa, Doc. Ang high blood nung isang pa na yun, ha?
Siyempre, you know, may standard ka kasing pinagbabasehan.
10 taon na Brownlee yun, Doc.
Saka ilang championship na naibibigay niya.
7, the most ever by an import, no? Kuwahaw to Villegas. Pumake pa ng pasa si Luis. May ganun pa na yun.
5 points na rin siya dito dahil may 3 kanina yung third quarter. And that turnover again results into a 16-point lead.
Gray naipit. They're paying closer attention to Jeremiah now. Koo to Gray. Manaytay right there with him. Torres couldn't handle the board. Poked away by
nice steal.
Gray with a steal. Koo. No. Villegas will be whistled for last touch on that rebound play.
But what an effort there by Gray. He's small compared to the guys that he was trying to get the rebound off. And let's see.
You know.
Ang ganda ng kilos, no?
Oh, slow motion lang. Lalo pang bumagal nung ini-slow mo. Pero pasok.
Wala si Holt. Upo ulit.
Susubukan ulit dito. Si RJ Abarrientos.
And si Troy. Kailangan talaga.
Si Troy talagang kanina pa pumupokpok, Doc.
Yeah, and right now you're still in the game. May oras pa eh. But whatever happens, ayaw mo rin matatambakan ka.
Naubusan na yata si Grigsby from that 4-point line.
Eh, hindi rin pinahihinga ito eh.
Asisio to Villegas. Catch and shoot 3. Nope. Cool with the board. Abarrientos.
Ito, press ko ito. Ito yung crossover niya. Bilis.
Gray, back to RJ. Troy is open. And he makes the play.
Ngayon, babaan sila. Mabilis sila bumaba. Dahil alam nila, kung babalik sila, they have to stop the fast break of rain or shine.
Under 8.5 remaining sa ating PBA Sunday dito sa RPTV. Villegas over to Asisio. Anton for 4. No.
Press ko yan si Troy at saka si Abarrientos. Eh.
RJ in attack mode. Held back by Quahaw.
And we're gonna see Fuller come back into the ball game.
That's another 4-minute rest. Pareho noong nakuha niyang pahinga ng first half.
Unlike his counterpart, not resting.
Koo has Fuller right on top of him. Maya kontra kay Quahaw. Travel. Nagpalit ng pivot.
Yeah, without the benefit of a dribble.
Coach Tim nakapangalumbaba na doon sa kabilang dulo, Doc.
Eh, lahat kasi sila tumatanggap ng yan. That's very clear. It's a good call by referee Oliva.
Fuller gustong dumiin. Iniabot kay Manaytay. Nice fake. Christian hits.
And you're talking about the big discrepancy on the inside points para sa rain or shine.
Patuloy ang pananalasa ng Elasto Painters sa loob. Sa loob, sa labas, sa takbuhan. Kaya naman 15 ang abante nila ngayon. RJ.
Go!
That's a big one, Doc.
Yeah, that's a fadeaway shot. Jarred a little bit, but no calls, so go on and play. You know?
That gets Abarrientos to double digits now with 10. They need some stops, though, on the other end. Rain or shine, pupunta kay Fuller. Grigsby on him. Fuller wants to power through. Double team Sumagupa. Goes to the fade.
Oh, yeah!
Grabe naman yun!
Medyo maganda talaga ang very focused ang laro dito ng rain or shine.
They're doing enough to stay ahead by 15. RJ looking to dance. They go to Grigsby. He's got to show us something different here. RJ got away from Anton. Misses. Grigsby hits a 3.
He gets a good offensive rebound and makes a three-point shot. His first three-point shot conversion.
Well, let's see if he can come up with a 2 later on. Yung mga field goal niya, puro 4 kanina. Ngayon pa lang nagka-3. Fuller inside. That's a legal play.
That's a legal play.
That's a legal play.
Oh, no.
Nakapatong ba? Kung nakapatong sa ring, doon mo lang di pwede tapikin. Pero kung tumalbog na,
Goaltending yan, pero i-review yan.
was it on the rim? Coach Tim will challenge. Dikit. Kung nakapatong, Doc, di pwede. Pero kahit may millimeter lang na nakakalap yun,
pwede na.
yun. Referee saw it on the rim. Coach Tim saying it was off the rim. Okay lang yung nasa ibabaw, basta hindi nakadikit. That was too close. Di ko na rin, nung re-replay na, hindi ko na sure daw.
Huwag na natin pakialaman yan sa kanila. Tsaka nawala na yung, yung consultant na ginawa nila. Nag-iba na kaagad eh. Nung magaling talaga yung bilis. Ang bilis magbigay ng instructions kung anong klaseng tawag.
Dito ba makikita sa
Ito, mabilis rin ang nila. Mukhang desisyon na kaagad. Kasi ito, si Oliva yata tumawag dahil pinulit. Come back once more.
Ito, mas magandang angulo eh. Kailangan on the side ganyan. Salamat, Direkta. Nakadikit ba o umangat na?
Hindi na, kaya nga wag na natin na iyaman na sila.
Nakatatlong talbog na. Kailan ba natamik? Yun ang tanong.
Yeah.
Iniilawan pa yung replay, oh. Hindi, syempre yung pagsalita ng referee, yung iniilawan. Pinalis tuloy yung lightman. Paano? Hindi, may challenge. You have to announce it. Yan. A-announce niya yun. Kaya may lightman.
After the review, basket count. The challenge of Ginebra is not successful.
So, nakadikit. Tingnan natin. Ay, nakadikit nga. Nakadikit. Thank you to the replay mechanism. Nahuli na nakadikit. Eagle-eye din ang ating referee kasi live action. Nakita na nila yun.
Still live here at the Smart Araneta Coliseum for your PBA. Now, Magu and Doc J, kanina pinag-usapan nyo ang disparity in the points in the paint. Kaya naman saktong-sakto ang huddle ni Coach Tim Cone because much of his frustration relies on the depensa ng Barangay Ginebra. Nakatayo daw ang kanyang defender sa corners pero pumupuntos ang Rainer Shine sa paint. Ika nga niya, we need to acknowledge that we need to defend both but prioritize where the most damage is caused. Now, pagdating sa opensa, they want to go to Riley Grigsby more at the post through screens or attracting defense on the outside. As for Rainer Shine, on the other hand, Coach Yang Giao asked to continuously execute their pick and rolls in an effort to sustain the separation. Dagdag rin sa extended minutes si Aaron Fuller sa bench kanina ang kanyang cut that he sustained on his right index finger because they had to redress it. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Miss Eileen. Good work on the part of the medical staff of Rainer Shine to get him good and going again.
Rainer Shine pa nagba-backcourt pressure dito. No? And they're up by 14.
Binabasag nila any kind of rhythm na makuha ng Barangay Ginebra, no? That's coming off a mandatory timeout charge to Coach Yang.
Yeah.
Inutos niya talaga yung pressure na yon. Grigsby with his first two-pointer tonight.
Left side, finish strong. Then he can move the ball to his right hand.
Just a 13-point game now. Less than 6 minutes remaining dito sa loob ng Big Dome. Kaninang first game, nag-comeback bit yung San Miguel at the start of the fourth. Pero after one timeout ni Coach Cap Jimmy Alapag, nakabawi etong NLEX.
Saka yung 20 mahigit ang lamang nung Bebo. Umabot
Sa 8, no?
25 yata lamang na balik nila.
25-8.
Libre si Ku.
And he hits the three.
Nakakadalawa na.
Here he goes.
Yung mga walang naiambag, si Ku at saka si Gray, marami na akong ginagawa rito.
And we have got a 9-point game. The first wave of the Ginebra chant echoing across the Big Dome. Nocum looking for a way to silence them.
Short.
Pinabot ng 24.
Sayang nyo, maganda na offensive rebound para kay Caleb.
May timeout now charged to Ginebra. 4:50 na titira. Siyam na lang po ang abante ng Rain Shine. 101-92. Barangay Ginebra San Miguel leaning on two guys who did almost nothing offensively back in the first half. Ito si Jeremiah Gray. 11 puntos ang binubuhos ngayong second half. And then pagkatapos niya si Ralph Ku nagising na din.
Yeah. No, those, like you said, those 3-point shots are keeping them in the ball game, no? There's been a lot of 3-point shot conversions here in the second half for both teams, actually. Four minutes and 50 seconds left in this ball game.
Rosario looking around. Yeah, abot niya kay Gray. Fuller right on top of Maya. Si Ku ang bantay, si Kalen. Ku for three. Would have been big.
Pero maganda setup na binigay sa kanya ni Riley.
Rain or Shine dodging a bullet there. Villegas is back on. They try and go down low. They wanted Nocum to post up on Abarrientos.
Abarrientos giving up the foul, second team foul, second personal foul also.
4:18 natitira sa larong ito. Ginebra looking for that big stop. Rain or Shine trying to stop the bleeding here. Lamang nilang 18 na ibaba na sa Sham. Kalen, he went absolutely berserk in the third. He gives it up to Jonard. With a big hit.
Magandang stopper yung ginawa ni Clarino.
13 puntos para kay Jonard. Parang bumbero si Clarito sa pagkakataon na yun. Ku, inside, taken away by Nocum. So Rainer Shine naman ngayon ng walang natural point guard though. Nocum acting as point. Fuller, bitin. Pero kasi naman pala, inabot ng foul.
Yeah, that's a good call by referee Balo. And the fifth personal foul yata niya. Fifth foul niya. Nakita mo ito si Fuller pagdating niya kagad dun. Talaga nagsisil kagad siya. He gets into good position.
Aaron Fuller taking care of the first, giving Barangay Ginebra a bit more breathing room. Fuller comes up short on the second, but look who picks it up. Hindi lang na-control ni Clarito.
Marami talaga rin offensive rebounds ng Rainer Shine. Sinong pinilitan? Si Rosario.
Si Rosario mo po, si Japet muna ang lalaro.
Yeah, because Japet's the only one that can really defend against Fuller at the post.
Abarrientos in attack mode. 10 points across his name. They go to Grisby for 4. No! Japet battling for the board, but it is picked up by Luis. And our Rain or Shine will just walk it up. Try and stay patient on this attack. Nocum with 13. Andiyan si Fuller with 31. Nocum! No! Merong foul. Only gonna be the second team foul para sa Ross.
Yeah. Pangalawang team foul pa lamang, no?
Yung Ginebra, tatatlo lang din, Doc.
Yeah, the fourth quarter has been played well. Shots have been made, no? On both sides.
Grigsby over to Aguilar. Back over to Riley. Fuller, bantay ni Grigsby. Maya! No!
Naubos na rin.
Clarito pulls down the board.
Madali na yung tira ni Maya.
Di pa nila pinupuntahan ulit si Kalen Chongson, who's already got a conference high 21 points.
Well, he shut down a lot in the fourth quarter.
Nocum inside. No looks it to Kalen. Fuller battling. Sino last touch? It'll stay on that side. Japet wanting a challenge. Nasunog na yung challenge ng Ginebra kanina. And now Coach Cheng wants to talk things over. 30-second timeout, Doc. They just want to make sure they can execute. They got a fresh 14-second shot clock.
At saka ayaw mo, partner, magkaroon ka ng turnover. You know? Just get a good inbound. Use the clock a little bit, but get off a good shot. Preserve your lead also. Because in the end, tingnan natin ang mga susunod na kalaban. Ang rain or shine, ang kalaban, Magnolia, Meralco, Phoenix, bago magbakasyon. Itong Ginebra, Meralco, Magnolia, Blackwater.
As we take a look at Tuesday's schedule, tayo po ay tutungo sa Ninoy. It'll be Phoenix versus Blackwater at 5:15, and then TNT versus Converge at 7:30. TNT in a world of trouble right now, Doc.
Because of first of all, their depleted lineup.
Kaya 1-2 sila, Doc.
And I don't know the inability of the import to give, because sanay ka kay RJ. Malayo ito.
Yung si Day only got 20 minutes of playing time last night.
And he's always in foul trouble. He's also a big guy, big body that doesn't play on the inside. Like you pick and pop.
Take another look at that no-look pass by Nocum over to Kalen. Di lang pumasok, pero na last touch si Japet. Villegas, they go quick to Fuller. The sweeping layup is good.
They have no answer for Fuller. Si Terry, my old friend.
Boss Terry, team owner, co-owner of Rain or Shine, of course.
Gumpisa ito, 0-2. Pero alam mo naman, pag importante na, nandyan yan. Malakas na team talaga yan.
Japet,
Traveling
no. As we hit the 2-minute warning, last 2 minutes na to atin sa atin ang Sports Plus.
Clarín. Itong taong ito, si Jonard, ang mga binabantayan, ang lalaki ng katawan, ang matatangkad, pero talagang he's trying to hold his own. Talagang hindi, bata ni Belga ito, naturuan na mabuti. The positioning on defense underneath the basket.
Coach Tim.
Very frustrated. Pero good thing naman, meron siyang pahinga bago siya lalaban. Yun rin
5 days.
yun rin na naging problema nila because they won the championship, meron yung gilas. Talagang hirap rin ng mga players niya, di ba?
And of course, Scotty, wala pa rin.
Yeah.
Guy who does a little bit of everything para dito sa barangay.
Wala kang spark plug eh. Yan ang importante. Di ba? Ano pa naman, iridium yun.
12 pa rin ang parte dito ng Rain or Shine. Clarito. Bounces to Fuller. 35 for Aaron.
Isa lang yung pasa na gano'n, no?
108-94 is the score. RJ finally hits a 3.
That should work for the next game. Makukuha rin niya. Kasi Shuhol talaga nawala na naman ngayong araw after the first quarter.
Tsaka paalala ulit natin, the quotient might come into play kaya
That's
ayaw
exactly.
matalo ng tambak.
Exactly why they're playing hard.
Ito namang Rain or Shine, looking to execute pa rin para makalamang pa ng mas malaki.
Ayan.
Fuller on the slide.
We lost it.
Lost control. RJ on the move. Nakadilihensya si Abarrientos. Pang-apat na team foul pa lang yan para sa Ross.
Yeah. In the old days, he would have already been going to the free throw line because the second foul in the last 2 minutes, immaterial if you're in the penalty or not, will put you into the penalty.
So ngayon may 1 foul to give pa ang Rain or Shine.
That time out.
69 seconds. And Coach Tim wants to map something out here. But still well within reach, 11 points. Pero even if hindi ka naniniwalang makakahabol, kailangan maibaba ang lamang ng Ross.
The longer Justin has to recuperate and get back, you know, the better it is. You know, we were very clear with Riley. He's come in with eyes wide open. He knows that he's following up the GOAT, and it's a tough thing to do. It's like trying to replace Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. Seems to have the perfect character to do that. We're not putting anything in stone, but you know, I think we owe it to Justin. From a loyalty standpoint, that when he's ready, he's going to play.
Agree ako sa unang dalawang pangalang binanggit ni Coach Tim. Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. Pangatlo, parang 50-50 pa tayo.
Sino?
LeBron daw. Ito si JB.
Namili na naman yung lineup na ubod ng lakas.
Siyempre, naghahabol eh. Naghahabol ng panlima. Alam mo naman yun. Dami nagagalit sa atin sa band. Abarrientos lost control again. It's been that kind of night. It's been happening all night long.
Ilang beses na niyang nawawala yung bola. Sayang pa naman yung timeout. Ang ganda ng pagka-execute ng play nila.
Si Nocum is acting as point.
Nasundutan.
Nasundutan tuloy ni Abarrientos. RJ dives for it, but it ends up with Fuller anyway. Grigsby bats it out of bounds. Itong si Riley Grigsby has got 5 days to try and figure out what else he can bring to the table para sa Ginebra. He was spectacular scoring in his first game, 42 puntos.
Yeah, but that's, you know.
Hindi kinailangan masyado offensive niya in their second game as nagtulong-tulong sila. He only had 18.
Ang import sa Pilipinas, you have to be consistent. Di ka one time only.
Sa ngayon, may 25 puntos. Ito si Grigsby. Pero, yung 16 nga doon, galing sa 4-point line, Dok.
Yeah. And again, hindi naka-rebound na naman ang Barangay Ginebra.
So, tumingin pa si Nocum kay Coach Cheng. Titira pa ba tayo? Sabi ni Coach Cheng, oo, may quotient, ano? Clarito daw. In Ginebra, expect them to try and score as well. Chop it inside. Gets his.
Yan, baka hindi na. Pinatitira
Sabi ni Coach Cheng, go for it. Kasi kung Ginebra tumitira, why not? Fuller will have that one count and it will be an 11-point win para sa Rain or Shine.
Yeah. RJ, nakipagkamay ka agad dun.
Pero that is the quotient system. Pareho nga silang nasa baba, Dok. Baka sakasakaling kailanganin yan. Magdating ng dulo. 110-99 your final score. Rain or Shine from the second quarter on took this game by the horns and did enough to keep Ginebra at bay the rest of the way.
Deserving naman talaga sila sa panalo because once they got the lead, they never relinquished. And their defense the whole night was very, very good. Best player of the game natin, partner.
Hatid sa atin to ng Sports Plus.
Well, it was also between Kalen Johnson and Fuller. But Kalen provided them that spark to give them their biggest lead in the third quarter. 3 dikit at 3 yun. A total of 21. Tapos pinaupo na yun. Hindi na ginagamit. Pero nung may comeback, binalik ulit.
That huge third quarter by Johnson pushed that lead all the way up to 18. And it proved to be enough the rest of the way.
Yeah. They played well and deserving of their second victory in 4 starts, no?
2-2 na po ang Rain or Shine. Barangay Ginebra babagsak naman sa 1-2. 110-99 your final score. We'll see both of these teams back in action on Friday sa MOA Arena po yan. That's July 31. Tayo naman po mula dito sa Smart Araneta Coliseum ay magsa-sign off na po. Break po bukas ang inyong PBA, pero pagdating ng Tuesday, balik tayo sa action mula naman sa Ninoy. This is the PBA on RPTV, powered by Sports 5.
Congratulations to our player of the game, Kalen Tiongson. How much of the semi-series against Ginebra was at the back of your head coming into this game?
To be honest, none of the semi-series was in the back of my head. I think we started off the conference 0-2, so we were struggling, desperate for wins, so we just came out focused on trying to get a win.
We know Ginebra takes so much pride in their defense, but what allowed you to get your groove, especially from beyond the arc, 5 3-pointers, and a conference high for you tonight?
I think we just have a great import in Aaron Fuller, and he attracts so much attention down low, so teams have to pack the paint, and some guys are just going to be open, and I just happen to make some shots tonight.
Despite Aaron being consistent still, just what does it mean to you being recognized as the player of the game, scoring this conference high as well? Anyone to whom you'd want to dedicate this to?
Dedicated to my mom and my grandma for sure. They're watching back home. But being best player, I think it really doesn't matter for us. I think all of us score on rain or shine. You never know who's going to be best player of the game. So just proud that we got the win.
Thank you so much, Kayla. Let's now hear from Coach Yang Kiao.
Congratulations, Coach Yang. From the get-go, you expressed how important it is to upgrade how the team would go to Aaron at the post. How would you evaluate how the team fared in that challenge?
We did a good job, actually. Mahirap ipasok yung entry pass na yun kay Aaron. I think all teams are trying to deny us that entry pass, but we did a good job making that pass work. Na-tsempohan din namin yung Ginebra na ang ganda ng shooting nila last game. I think they're a little tired because they just played nung Friday, so medyo pagod pa sila. Ganda ng shooting nila last Friday. So, maasa ako na medyo mag-low of averages medyo bumaba yung percentage nila. Bumaba naman pero yung 4-point shooting ng import nila, masyado mataas. Naging problema namin yung 4-point shots ni Grigsby. Pero overall, masaya ako sa depensa namin, masaya ako sa rebounding namin. Masaya din ako sa assist. 29 assist pala kami.
At ito na po ang ilan sa mga eksena. Bakbakang Ginebra at Rainier Shine, second game ng ating PBA Sunday sa loob ng Smart Araneta Coliseum. Parehong koponan hinahanap pa lang ang kanilang ikalawang panalo ngayong Governor's Cup. Simulat sa pool, si Stephen Holt, Dr. J's picking up where he left off.
Yung first shot niya, pasok agad, no? And you thought that maybe he might do exactly what he did just a couple of nights ago.
Pero sa kabilang dulo,
Nocum.
si Adrian Nocum had 8 first quarter points. Import naman, etong si Kalen Tiongson hit a 3 from the corner right there to push that lead to 5 points. Nung tabla tayo sa 17 puntos, Ginebra went to Grigsby. He scored 13 in that first quarter though.
Kung 4 points naman ang tinitira mo, 4 yun, 3 yun So mabigat kagad yun, 12.
And then Fuller found his range from 3. He scored 7 in that first quarter. Rainier Shine shot 58% from the field. Lamang sila, 33-29. Second quarter, nagbigay buhay off the bench para sa Ginebra, si John Abis.
Yeah, maganda yung pagkagamit dito. And led them in a fast break, so that's important. Another one of those assists of RJ Abarrientos there.
Etong si Fuller, bully ball ang ginamit. He finished that first half with 13 points and 9 rebounds. Ang Ginebra though stayed in the game because of Troy Rosario.
Yeah. Offensively, Troy was okay, but he just couldn't guard Aaron Fuller underneath the basket.
10.7 rebounds in the first half para kay Troy. Si Tiongson though, siya na nagsimula mag-init yung kamay from deep.
And that's the reason why they established that 7-point lead. Umabot pa nga ng 15.
Adrian Nocum in the third quarter with less than 4 to go will push that lead back up to 13. This quarter though was all about the 3-point shooting ng Rainier Shine in particular. They went 5 of 9, pero late in this one, si Jeremiah Gray came off the bench at nag-init din.
Yung gamit ni Team Cone dito, hindi nakakontribute ito, pero marami nagawa ito third quarter.
Etong si Holt, first basket since the first quarter. And he kept etong Barangay Ginebra within 13. But on the ensuing play, Fuller again was unstoppable on the other end.
Well, sometimes he sets the pick, sometimes he just rolls and immediately a pass is thrown to him. No? So, iniinsayo yan.
Lumamang ng hanggang 18, Rainer Shine, Barangay Ginebra. Pilit tumabol with less than 6 minutes remaining in this one. Grigsby with his first two-pointer, Doc.
Yeah, tagal na bago nangyari nun. And then Cook, and then Ray. Si Cook, dito rin na naka-score noong fourth quarter.
Pero ang Rainer Shine went to different people to keep Ginebra at bay. Si Clarito will finish this game with 13 points. Fuller was a monster again, 37 and 12, Dr. J. Rainer Shine picks up their second win.
Yeah, very important win for them.
2-2 na ang Rainer Shine. Babagsak naman sa 1-2 ang Barangay Ginebra.